I started with Birkenstock in 1996. I've been able to experience a lot of different times during the brand. It's been an incredible journey all those years. How does it feel to be on the last trip? It doesn't feel like the last trip. You know, I don't really feel like a door is closing in any way. It doesn't really feel like an end of something. Hi, my name is Shelley Glasgow. Today's one of my last days at Birkenstock. I've worked here for 28 years. We're in our beautiful Novato, California offices. The Birkenstock building in Novato, their offices, is quite iconic, and everyone knows that building that lives around. And you see the Birkenstock sign. I ended up at Birkenstock 28 years ago. I was a Birkenstock wearer. Obviously, I want to work somewhere where I enjoy the products. And so I said, oh, I know where that building is. They're nearby, and I'll send them a letter. This is my folder. Let's see if I can find that postcard. I think that's it. I answered an ad in the San Francisco Chronicle for a store manager that would make sense for me to work with a product that I already enjoyed and wear every day. Dear Shelley, thank you for sending your resume expressing interest in employment opportunities with Birkenstock. They just put it in the typewriter and wrote Shelley right there. This is a pre-printed card. And then I have the letter, congratulations, you will start on July 1st, 1996 as a manager of their first shoe store. It's called Birkenstock Connection. Carl Birkenstock and his wife visited our store one time. That was awesome. You know, one of the employees said, oh, can you sign the wall? Can I get your autograph? So we just signed the wall in the stock room, you know. It was very fun and exciting. It certainly was the first Birkenstock store, and it was a great feeling. I mean, it was a lot of focus on training, on education, on support. It was a very healthy environment for folks. I grew up in Oakland, California, but I was born in Lima, Peru, and moved to California when I was about 4 years old. I had a great childhood. I grew up with my mom, single mom, and my older brother and my older sister. My mom was definitely a hard worker. This was not super typical during that time frame in the early 60s to be a single mom. She was what I call a strong, independent woman, an SIW, and you learn how to make it. I first started in the shoe business at 15 at the shop related to my cousin, and they thought, hey, maybe you could come help us after school. I said, okay, you know, I'm a high school kid, I'd like some extra money. And so I would go there a couple days a week after school and then on Saturdays. I was a salesperson, basically. I was selling shoes and learned how to sell shoes and learned how to work in the stockroom. So the building right here is the first shoe store that I worked at in the early 70s, Watkins Shoe Store. That's where I sort of started the whole thing. So it's Berkeley in the 60s, in the 70s, you know, people want to be different. They want to dress different. You know, wearing this kind of shoe said we think different. We're not part of the mainstream. It's definitely the time of hippies and bell-bottoms. I did take note during that time. There was this trend like of earth shoes and Shakti shoes. This would have been right around when the Arizona really was coming out. That's a message that they would send just by their wardrobe. I was the store manager of the Oakland store, and then moved to the other side where I'm doing product development, product merchandising, the second half of my career. I'm responsible to make sure after all of the ideas are presented, what we'd like and what we'd need, I live behind the scenes, putting all the parts together to make sure that it comes to market in what we expect to come to market. I think the highlights of my career would be working with this brand Houghton and creating unique designs and having it running in Fashion Week in New York. Like, that was amazing. those kind of pinch me moments. We had another collaboration with the artist Magritte, the family of the artist of Magritte. We would work from the beginning. What designs do we want to use? How do they want to be placed? On what kind of silhouettes? Get all the rights, all the legal issues behind the scenes around that. This reference here, using the art from Magritte in combination with Opening Ceremony, it was really just incredibly different and eye-catching and truly like a piece of art for Birkenstock. You just work, you just make it happen, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's in Vogue magazine. Wow, you know, I'm just a girl in California, you know, driving 34 minutes to work every day, you know, putting shoes together. And now what I was working on is in Vogue magazine. That's pretty cool. How would I describe myself as a person? Honest, somewhat wacky sense of humor, sincere, kind of, you know, Birkenstock and jeans person. Anyone that knows me knows that my favorite model is the Arizona style. These are my hiking sandals. Yeah, these are the ones I wear hiking. I don't have hiking boots, I wear my sandals hiking. I love where I live here in Berkeley in the San Francisco Bay. It's just, people are open, a little freer, it's more eclectic, it's more diverse. Everyone's wearing Birkenstock. I've been in the shoe business roughly 50 years, hard to believe. I mean, since 15 till now, crazy. What am I gonna do when I retire? I wanna be able to just relax and chill for a while. After that is to start to travel and to visit family and the half marathon in my Birkenstock sandals. They know me to be the Birkenstock lady, yeah.